Trump has declared he loves Australia and finally backed the refugee deal he criticised in a tense phone call with Malcolm Turnbull. High-level talks at the White House appear to have salvaged the agreement, but not without another embarrassment for our Prime Minister.
Even as it backed off the President's thunderous weekend phone call,
I have a lot of respect for Australia. I love Australia as a country, but we had a problem.
The Trump White House was tripping up.
The President had a very cordial conversation with Prime Minister Turnbull.
With who?
Respect for Prime Minister Turnbull.
Never mind they'd mangled Turnbull with Trump. The man himself returned from his morning exercise vindicated.
You've just heard his spokesman said that we had a very cordial conversation.
How cordial? Well, President Trump called the Turnbull-Obama plan to settle Manus and Nauru refugees in the US the worst deal ever. Added, "I don't want these people," accused Australia of exporting the next Boston bombers, and ended the cordial call 35 minutes early.
He's clearly a very big personality. Yep.
We have some wonderful allies, but we're going to keep it that way. But we have to be treated fairly also.
The refugee arrangement President Trump pilloried as a dumb deal is still on, but the 1,250 would-be US citizens face
a very, very extreme vetting process.
We secured the commitment from the US President that we wanted,
but at a cost. Both sides of the Canberra-Washington relationship are now working overtime. As one insider told me today, it's a flurry of diplomatic outreach, all to beat out the dent in relations left by Sunday's phone call. Our ambassador, Joe Hockey, held talks in the White House with the President's senior advisor and chief of staff. Mr Hockey also took calls from senior US figures, worried by the fracture in relations.
I'm concerned about the effect of this difference and issue on the Australian people.
Here this afternoon, the Prime Minister's office suspended a staffer while it investigates her Facebook post linking to this. Cuck Gov encourages destroying Trump dolls. Right now, it's the last thing Malcolm Turnbull wants to be even vaguely linked with. Tim Lester, 7 News.